It's changed quite a lot. Before 10 years ago, we were only national players here, though they were the biggest brands of fast food, mainly, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, KFC, whatever. And now we've seen many changes with new brands coming from our own country and starting to develop outside. And we've got some representatives here from Itat Group with their brands too, and with Grupo Cena, for example, also. And we take care more and more of the image. In fact, we spend lots of money on the image and in the restaurants for people to feel great, to come back, of course, and have a very good experience, as the shopping centers also are doing now. In the next 10 years, we'll see later maybe, but things are happening. People are demanding more and more better quality, better prices too, better atmospheres, better places, and we are demanding also better prices for our sites, and it keeps changing all the time, yes.
So, Luis, interesting, you talk about enhancing the environment, making it better.
Yes.
Have you got an example of where you had an existing store and where you refurbished it? And
yes.
What sort of percentage uplift you saw in sales directly after refurbishing it?
Yes, we have a very good example in Reus, which is a population in Tarragona, where we got a huge site, huge for us, of course, 700 square meters, more or less. And we brought a flower factory from Sevilla, and we put it there. We refurbished everything, and it's working. And if you have the chance to go there, and it's really worth it, seeing that. And it's the reference of the whole population. We are the reference there, and everybody wants to go there and be seen there also, and have the lunch and dinner there. And yes, it's one of our strong things. We do different things in different places, and we want people to feel very good, very comfortable.
I think the investment approach towards F&B before has drastically changed to what it is right now. Before, remember doing underwritings where we would see food and beverage, and automatically we would think, how can we reduce this, because this is over-dimensioned, this is oversized. Let's look at the commercial license to see if there's any space to change this into fashion. We were very concerned about cinemas shutting down all over Spain. We were concerned about bowlings. Well, I'm still concerned about bowlings, and on the kartings, you know, and everything around the F&B and leisure was seen as a risk. Now, how we see it as an opportunity. Now, the discussion is not, is there an oversize of this? The discussion is what we can do with this space. Do we have a flexible space? Can we change? Can we adapt to your new concepts and everything that's happening into the market? So I think we have very interesting times ahead in terms of the investor side.
What I've seen coming from the hospitality industry is 10, 15 years ago, only the guests was for the hospitality industry. I see now in the commercial centers and the F&B, of course, the guest is in the middle, okay? Everybody's at least putting the guests. Sometimes it's not easy how they do it. And the second thing, and you know, I like the word experience. I used to like the word experience because now everybody's using the experience. And one thing is saying the experience, the other thing is delivering the right experience and overseeing expectations of our guests, okay? Even the water companies are using the experience. And you know, I mean, drinking water can be a great experience if you are in the Caribbean, but I don't know if you are in other place. So one thing that I like is that everybody's talking about the experience. And then the hospitality and the leisure industry, we're talking about the experience 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And the reality is we were able to deliver that experience. Because that experience, if we talk about food, of course, the food has to be good, okay? But the theming, the customs, and all around. But the main thing is the kindness and the hospitality. I mean, I'm coming from the theme park industry, and especially this market is well developed in the United States, okay, with the service. This is still something that I think we need, even after 20, 30 years, we need to learn how they treat the client, the guest. They are really guests, okay? And I think we need to look further to all these things, especially in commercial centers. I was surprised, I joined this company in January. When I say footfall, and at the beginning I say footfall. What is footfall? It's whatever, okay, 15, 20 million. And you say, they have a name. Unfortunately, we cannot know the name of our guests, okay? But we know who they are, the mothers with kids, when they are coming, what they like, what they don't like, okay? So one of the things that I like is to have the guests, to have the experience, and to learn more about that. I'm really surprised as well in this industry that we have a lot of numbers, but a few inside about our guests. We know 20 million, we know they are coming, we have these wonderful curves, but we don't know what they really want to do, what they like, okay? And the last thing that I want to say is the other thing is that has been very successful in the hospitality industry is the combination offer. It's not only that I have fast food. If you go to a theme park, most of them have different offer for all of the guests. You have, of course, fast food, especially in America, but you have table service, but you have all the things. One of the things that just look at is hotels. 15 years ago, at least in Spain, you went to a hotel, but most of you went out of the hotel to have lunch or dinner. And now you have the best chef working for hotel chains, okay? So even the hotels, they say, okay, we have the guest. Why are we losing the opportunity to get that amount of money and that consumption? So let's see how we can get more money from our guests. That's something that has changed as well in the hospitality. That's something that now I think we can change in the commercial center. We think that it's more rational spend because you are there shopping, you have to eat, but now we want to make it more an experience, okay? Taking profit that the guest is there, but not just feeding them, okay? It's just really they want to enjoy and have their experience.